This is specialty instant coffee by this wonderful roastery in Dubai called Tres Marias. You see Vala pop up quite a bit when you look up specialty instant coffee, and this is my assumption. Vala basically is responsible for basically turning the coffee by these roasteries and coffee shops, specialty coffee that they provide, into instant specialty coffee. If you go on their website, you can see that they partner up with a number of brands and big names in the specialty coffee world from around the world. One of them being The Barn as well, which is quite a big name out of Germany, Berlin to be exact. Let's see what they have in store for us. We'll do a comparison, a side to side, with something that is the closest thing that I could get to the coffee used in here. So this is a Colombian washed, as you can see. So we're using Colombian wash from Tres Marias as well. As another factor for comparison, we'll be using this terribly disgusting thing. I think let's dive straight into it and brew our 3 cups. One of specialty instant, one of instant, and one of properly brewed coffee. So let's get to it. I broke my gooseneck kettle's handle. That's not good. What's very important is this temperature thing, which I need for this comparison. Put this to the side and go ahead and make the instants. Not surprisingly, they don't suggest any certain recipe or directions. I'm gonna pour what I think is 1 tablespoon. I should have gotten a spoon. It's fine. Should have gotten bigger cups for this. This is very ill prepared. You don't deserve this. You deserve better. Definitely need a spoon. Or do I? I don't know. Let's make this now. So ideally have the temperature at 70 degrees. So I'm gonna let the water cool down a bit. Here we have our instant specialty. We've got our Nescafe over here and our brewed V60. I'll do the brewed V60 first. Yeah, ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Huh. Okay. This is very, very surprising. Now let's see how the instant Nescafe compares to the specialty instant. That's shit. That's absolutely terrible. The instant specialty coffee is definitely miles better than the normal specialty. The verdict on the brewed and the specialty instant. Okay, what I'm getting from the specialty instant is a far more crisp taste. There's some flavor there. It's a bit more, it's not as obvious. Still some clarity in there. I would prefer the V60 brew over the instant, but this is not that bad. I was expecting it to be a bit harsh. It isn't. It's actually pretty clear. But then again, I want to talk about how these are still perfect conditions that I've brewed these under. I'm guessing if I'm going to be using these in the future, or if anybody else is using these, I'm assuming that I'm in a rush or somebody else is in a rush, or they're going to work, or they're in a place that they don't have access to their brewing equipment and all that jazz. In that case, you're not going to have a reading on your water temperature. And I tested it with a not so perfect recipe as well at my place of work, where I just have a normal kettle to heat water. So after the water boiled, I kind of let it sit so that I could get something around 70 degrees Celsius in temperature. Obviously, I'm not sure if it was that temperature. It wasn't bad, but at the same time, it wasn't significantly better than Nescafe. And that's probably because the temperature was too much, or I used too little water. And that's the thing, I can't tell. I don't have my scale with me. I don't have a variable temperature kettle or whatever. And that kind of sucks. You won't be able to get everything out of this. But it still will be better than Nescafe. Definitely if you're traveling or if you're on the move, you're on the go, and you want something with just a little bit of flavor. Not too much, just a little bit of subtle fun stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's still surprisingly clear. It's still something that has nuance for an instant coffee. But in the end, fresh brew is king, and you cannot go wrong with this. I'm surprised by the results. I think that's it. I hope this gave you some sort of value. I think you can pick Voila specialty coffees up from, I don't know if they have international shipping, I'm not sure. But depending on where you are and where you're watching from, you might get specialty coffee by one of their partners who's close by or shipping internationally. I know the Barn ships internationally, so whether you're, wherever you are, I guess you can order them from the Barn. I'm quite happy with this. I would definitely take this traveling or to work. It's pretty solid. To end this video, I'd just like to pass off the question to you. If you've tried Specialty Instant, have you found it to be worth it? Because in the end, the price for this is quite a lot. I paid 100 dirhams including shipping. So that's a lot per cup. That's like, I think a little more than 17 dirhams per cup. It just depends on the time and place. This is pretty expensive, but I think it's for certain circumstances where you don't have your freshly brewed coffee, and that's fine. It works for where it's supposed to work. Have you tried Specialty Instant Coffee, and have you found it to be anything special? Were you surprised with the results? Let me know down in the comments, I guess. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and take care. Bye.